Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring that Festering Skies DLC. And we got a lair in front of us. In fact, there's 5 Pandoran structures out there, and now that the Behemoth is underwater, this is the beginning of our payback. This is the beginning of our blitzkrieg through those 5 Pandoran structure. This is our time for shock and awe, and we're gonna hope we can't take it to these Pandorans. Let's get in here and make this happen. We do need to recover some from Anu. We have that mission pending, and well, let's just face it, it never hurts, and we just want to hurt them back so they can stop attacking us so much while we're dealing with the Behemoth. So that is the main plan. Get rid of their bases of attack and take it to the Pandorans. Let's get in here and make sure we are equipped. You, Takeda, I think you're going to enjoy using a Destiny this time instead of your normal rockets, and we got backup ammo for every weapon that you're carrying. So you're going to be in good shape. We can look at speed, we can look at strength, and right now you basically are carrying everything I need, so why don't we pop a little speed in there to help out just a little bit. Joe Marotta, you are equipped with some good weapons. You've got the stick, you've got our rapid clearance, you're our go-to guy that way, and you also got some pretty powerful weapons, Anu shotgun and the New Jericho piercing assault rifle. So all that's left for you is strength, and you'll be able to carry even more for us in your particular assortment. So let's move on to Drumax. And you know what? You've got some nice powerful weapons also. I think what I'm going to do with you, we're almost maxed out on speed anyway. I'm going to actually give you a little strength so we have the option to carry even just a little bit more should we need it. Callum, Sicknote, got some amazing sniper rifles, and we're going with the only thing you have left, a little bit of strength. Kyros, we do not have, of course that's not, we always use you as the flamethrower guy anyway. You don't necessarily have the shoulder rockets. I imagine it wouldn't hurt to build one, if I could remember to do that, just so you have that one extra option as part of your makeup. I think what we'll do though is I'll dip into the pool just to give you a little more will. So you get jet jump and war cry with the best of them. And finally, our final sniper, at least on this vessel. I think I'm going to go with a little speed here. We'll dip into the pool by 2 points and move on. Let's see, our next team, I think it's Robbie Zaso coming up. Yep. It actually skipped over to the next proper ship. What do you know? I'm so leery of that with this game right now. I've outfitted a whole nother team that wasn't actually going on the mission because it does that sometimes. So we have one more Destiny on this one. No backup ammo for this one, but Robbie Zaso, you got some cool weapons to help us out with on this one, and not quite enough SP to do what I want with. We have a nice acid firing assault rifle. You got a nice workup on yours and no SP to spend, so we're done. The return fire sitting on this one. We're going for experience with the team on this particular mission, so let's get down there and see if we can handle it. We can only take out those items that we recover. We'll see if we have any convenient mutagen huts. It's all never hurts to pick one of those up if we can get to it, but that's the least of our priorities. Let's get going. Right, and here we are, and we see a bunch of enemies right in front of us. So let's get our bearings here. We got these guys are very elevated. They could be blocking the spawnery that we're looking for. Oh, it looks like it's going to be on this edge somewhere. It's the most. Oh, could be back here too. Lots of options on where it could be. If it's back here, we might have to deal with our Terror Sentinel. So we're gonna start looking this way, however, and wouldn't it be nice? I noticed back here there's actually an exit zone here, so wouldn't that be convenient if the spawnery was right there? That would be beyond cool. What I'm kind of thinking here is we'll snipe over here as best we can, and perhaps I'll jump one of my heavies up, say up to this bridge, and see if we have the ability to drop down from that bridge. I don't know. I think if we line up in this spot right around here, we'd be able to, get up here for vision, see where the spawnery is, and then drop into cover. But let's see what we have the ability to do with our snipers. See how they're lined up for the battle we have at hand. And let's look over here and just see what it is without quick aim. And it's not a bad shot. Now this guy is one hefty dude, I'm telling you. We can't see his claw. That would be the most effective way to take him out of the battle. But we're going to get 2 strong, piercing shots and see if we can't, maybe, just maybe, take out his carapace and get through that. So let's get back in here and do the quick aim. Michael Romanov, I'm looking for you to shoot true on this one. Bam! We got a first hit on the carapace.
Aiming.
Let's go for taking out the carapace. I wouldn't mind that. Carapace out. Carapace bleeding. That will hurt this guy. He still has plenty of time to bleed. He can move pretty damn far. Bleeding only 10 with still 230 hit points. But we've hurt him a little bit. Now this guy has a weapon, but we don't have any probably direct lines of sight, I'm guessing. Where's some of my other snipers? I'm looking at you. We might, if we're lucky, have a shot on a Triton. Let's go check that one out. And I've seen worse. We could always kind of shoot here and have a chance. Well, hitting his shield really isn't all that amazing. We'll probably center right in like this. And yeah, we'll do a quick aim. Because I with that kind of aim at this range, I'm thinking it's only a decent chance to probably hit one out of those 2, and we're going to go for it, though. With them at a distance, I want to get them bleeding. I want to get them thinking twice. I want to get them hurting. So we'll center in on the torso. And we got the torso. Oh, amazing. Now, hope beyond hope. We're going to try for another amazing shot here. See if we can follow it up. Working on that torso. So we followed it up by hitting him a little and actually taking out a little cover. So we actually did a tiny bit of damage. It just was more of a ricochet hit with that one. Now I think we might have. Do we have one more sniper out here somewhere hiding out? No, maybe I'm thinking of a different team here. Oh wait, Joe Marotta. No, you do not have a sniper weapon. So it looks like we mostly have our assaults and heavies left. Oh wait, you're kind of a cross class. You know what, Robbie? Oh, it says you can't. You aren't going to be able to see him. I thought we'd at least test it out. Ooh, there's a chance we can see this guy right here. Or this guy right here. So we start messing with their will, and let's get a little work in with our destinies here at range and see if they can do something for us. Well, we did a number on his shield. Unfortunately, we were hoping to get by the shield and hit something a little softer. But hey, it was fun to use the weapon. How often do we get a chance to use that weapon? And his shield is down tremendously in strength. So it's not much of a shield anymore. And we do actually have one more destiny. I just don't think... and that would leave Kyros as the one to jump over and look for the spawnery. And why don't we do that? Let's just see if your destiny has the ability to hit anybody over here, you Takeda. I know you want to get a chance to use out your new toy. I guess we'll go for the Triton over here. Oh, was that not fun? Was that not fun? Holy smokes, I love it. Now I'm going to do the single jump. We're going to find out kind of last minute if we see any nearby enemies that we might have been needing to focus on. But we do have a couple dashers, and we do have our melee specialist. So let's jump you up here. Thinking right here, then if we need to, we can drop down into cover. Did we see? No? We eliminated some areas for the spawnery, but we have not eliminated all the possible areas for a spawnery, and we definitely didn't find anything closer. That's odd, but we can jump down to this cover. Not knowing where everybody is, it may come back to haunt us, but we're going to jump you down here, Kyros. That should give you another chance to jump over here to get a peek for us. And the rest of us can kind of spread out, scout out, see what we got going.
I was born ready.
Wow, you Takeda, you got we've picked you up a little speed here, haven't we now? I'm thinking if we bring you over here, you might be able to jet jump in that direction if that's where we need to go. So and it's wide open pretty much for boom blast if we need that. So we're gonna bring you here.
Catch me if you can. Reporting enemy contact.
We found the big guy, and it wasn't exactly in one of the darkened spots like we thought it could be. It's fooled me like this before. It's right here, and that's still okay. We'll still move you over here.
I can see them.
And we found ourselves a siren. And let's see what this little lady has the ability to do for us. Fortunately, she's quite a ways away, and she's just a screamer. So I'm not going to worry about her too much just yet. Joe Marotta, we might think about moving you off in this direction a little bit. In fact, I think I'll move you in this direction toward the siren. And do a little Overwatch. Say in this direction, in case that's where she comes at us from. Drumax. I'm wondering if it's probably not yet. It says up here they can see you, especially the guy with a shooty weapon. So what we'll do with you is maybe bring you over here and do some Overwatch out that way against the siren.
I'll be right there.
We'll find out if she is going to be aggressive moving towards us. We found the other terror sentinel over there. So they're mostly on this left side of the map, which is a side of the map I'm going to see about avoiding. Of course, that means I'm going to avoid that mutagen hut. Is there any other mutagen huts on the way of where we're going to be going? Not that we can see right now. So unless there's that could be a dome right there that I'm seeing, that outline. There could be one if we decide that we want to move towards that evac. So we'll make that decision in a little bit, because I'm just fine with staying here and making the easy exit once we take out the spawnery. Who's left? Who's left? Who's left? That's you. Come over here for your Overwatch.
Rolling out.
Go as wide as you can, just in case. And Nikolai, you also need to be on Overwatch. We're going to bring you right here for that Overwatch shot. We'll go with Acid. And go there. You Takeda, hang tight. Robbie Zaso, I guess we'll kind of get you moving in the direction of the spawnery. Or you know what? I'm going to keep you back here, because if they take this route down here, you could be very deadly with that laser. So rather than move you any further this turn, we'll keep you right there. As a matter of fact, can your grenade reach without a boom blast? Maybe, if we're lucky. There's a chance it'll fall short and we'll do absolutely no damage, but there's a chance. we can get it up here and hurt these guys. So let's just try it. Well, we did something. Overwatch is fine, and the Siren apparently doesn't quite see us yet as she meanders about back there. This guy, having been hit by us, does see us. That looks like a sniper. I don't like me some snipers. We got our own snipers standing in the open, so I think it's time to start taking cover now that we know we got some guys out there to snipe at us. I think what I may do is jump 2 of my heavies over in this angled direction to try and stay away from this sniper. Oh, it's not a sniper. I sometimes think that the Bulldog looks a lot longer than it really is. It makes me think of a sniper weapon. So, you know, these are hefty guys for the most part. So it actually probably is safe-ish for us to get over in this direction. Make it a 2-jump trip to get in here and start banging away on that monster. Everybody else can start working on slowing everybody else up as best we can. So jumpers. Well, we'll let you take the first jump here, Kyros. See how that works for us. I'd say right about here.
Here goes.
Uh-oh. Fortunately, his Overwatch sucked, because I sure as hell forgot about it. And I think if we bring you here behind this cover, you're a single jump away. We do then all of a sudden have a little bit of worry on this guy, and we'll need to see about making him a little bit of a target. And let's see what we might want to do about making that happen. We can probably run up with one of our assaults here. He's got a injured carapace, so I'm thinking a shotgun into that carapace is going to do the job. So why don't you, Drumax, make that happen for us?
Here I am. Let's do this.
Is that close enough to zero in on the carapace? Sure looks like it. And we'll kind of bring you back, even though you won't be able to overwatch from there. Now we got to think about this guy. What kind of hit points does he have? He's a hefty boy for someone sporting a gun like that. So I'm kind of thinking we're going to play the Boom Blast game with you, Robbie Zaso. And we're going to see if we can't weaken the 2 guys over on this side of the map. This guy and the Triton. In fact, I'm a little curious about the Destiny, if we're going to be able to see anybody with that. You can't see him. We actually don't see anybody right now with your fun little laser toy, unfortunately. So let's get the second grenade going. Start wearing down some of this armor. We got one of his arms out, which is a good thing, and that is his weapon arm, as a matter of fact. So he's got to get up close to do any. We don't have to worry about him now till he gets up close. We do have to worry about this guy shooting at us. Another New Jericho weapon, but at the moment, probably not going to do a whole hell of a lot of damage at this range. So, you, Takeda, I'm still holding on to you in case I decide to do some boom blasting. My rapid clearance guy is nowhere near close enough to be effective, so we're probably going to kind of keep you hovering out over there. See what my snipers can see, and see what they can do to help us. It looks like our Siren is going to be a little too well hidden, so I guess our snipers since there isn't another sniper out there yet, we're going to see what kind of shots we have against these kind of guys. Callum, let's see what it looks like. Well, we got another chance for 2 shots on the carapace to get another carapace bleeding, or we're going to focus more in on the pincer, because that would serve our purpose over on this guy. So let's quick aim. Not a guarantee that we'd hit the carapace, but we'll at least get it targeted. And we hit an arm. Was it the right arm? It was the correct arm. The question is, does this guy have a spitterhead? Nope. Thank you, Callum. You just made that easy for us by taking an enemy out. And this guy, we have I didn't think we'd have sight on this guy from anybody down here. What do you know? Too bad I did not check that out first. Now this guy has a boatload of armor, so I think for a second shot on this guy, we're gonna see about piercing, and we'll just use the will, hoping that the shot is decent enough. Could have checked with a pistol, but you know that only tells you so much. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's see if we can take out the carapace. Nah. A little bit off. A little bit off. Now we got one more sniper out here. Who? Michael Romanov, do you see? You have a chance at this guy. Now we can check your weapon. In fact, we're going to go with the piercing weapon with you and see what the shot looks like. Of course, yeah, we'll just wait. I don't want to waste the ammo for a less than optimum shot. I think what we'll do instead is see if we can get you a step out and at least get one shot on that Triton. Nobody else over here is going to get close enough. In fact, let's go for 2 steps out. Let's check it out. Not bad. In fact, we're not even going to use the quick aim. We're just going to go for the shot. Good hit. Good hit. In fact, I'm gonna step you back here. Get as much distance as we can. What I think I will do. The question is, I don't know which way this is. The siren going to come up this way, or is the siren going to come up this way? So it kind of means I'm going to leave you kind of hovering around here in the center, not knowing which way to go. We'll just overwatch over here. Nikolai, will have you overwatch on this side, because you guys are too far to close in, and I don't want to get you too close for the psychic scream, so we lose a lot of will. At least not yet. And you, Takeda, it looks like we can get away with jet jumping you now to be our support guy over here. The other thing we could look at, would you be able to get a shot from up here? Now that we don't have a guy with a weapon up high here, maybe I could get you here. You'd have to worry about this gun at a distance, though, so I don't think it'll be super deadly. And there's a chance we'd be able to see through with the laser over here. I don't know if it'll be on a hatching pod, but let's take a look.
Here's a little trick I know. Let's do this.
No, it's just on this, and we probably won't poke through that much as far as the armor goes, because the armor is pretty thick on that thing. So I think we'll save the ammo for a better shot. If I could get down here on one of these egg pods, I'd go ahead and give it a go. But instead, we will wait. And instead, we'll just take that extra step forward. Yeah, we can't get over the edge, so we'll just take that extra step forward, so you're that much closer for your next jump.
I'll be right there.
And let's see what happens. Okay, he is coming direct towards us as if he knows where we are. The siren's coming back over this way too, as if she knows where we are. And we got more Overwatch. So next time I got to be prepared to get shot at if I jet jump. And these guys are kind of staying out of it. They're hiding well. I don't think they're going to get much in the way of shots off on us. We do have these guys to worry about.
Receiving loud and
Now I
clear.
could. Let's see how far you can jump first. Ooh. Not feeling it exactly because we got these guys to worry about a little bit. And if I war cried, I only pick up you and not the siren. No. And that's not enough. Not in my book. So maybe what we can do is this. We do have to worry about being shot at with our jump. Why don't we... I wonder if it's going to be possible to pop a grenade over there to try and disrupt his Overwatch or one of our snipers. Now he's in pretty good cover from the direction of our snipers. So I don't think we're going to have a chance there. But the only hope is, can our boom blast over here, would it be able to reach him? Because a regular grenade can only get so far, and a boom blast, nah. It doesn't double my range. So he's out of boom blast range. And these guys are out of it, but next turn they'll be able to come up and move a lot farther. Choices. Choices galore here. Choices galore. Now how much do we know? I just cannot remember for Psychic Scream how many actions that takes. Is it worth it to war cry to keep her from doing that?
Ready to roll.
Is it? Or do I delay? Try doing some damage some other way. We can get fire out here. I'm a little bit undecided. Can you tell? I'm a little bit undecided because I do want to get going over here, yet at the same time, can I get a line of sight on the big thing from any of our snipers? Since we don't have any immediate sniper shots open to us that are real threats yet, let's see if we can line up in any way, shape, or form for the spawnery. And I'm thinking that is a spawnery angle. I just don't know that it's a worthwhile. Yeah, too many tall spires in the way, blocking a potential angle for us. We'd almost have to be right here to have a decent pod shot on the spawnery. I'm going to come here just to take a look.
Advancing.
Oof. There is a chance to hit an egg pod. Can you believe it? It wouldn't take it out. Yeah, a single shot doesn't take it out. I'm going to stay right here and take this shot. And stay right there. And then what we can do is maybe, no, come here to follow it up. Oh, I have to do quick aim, so I can't preview it unless I use the pistol, but that...
Aiming.
I don't think that's going to tell me what I want. Okay, so that is not an egg pod from where you are. and that's trying to deal with some amazing armor. So let's take a look at one of our other targets, see what we can do. We can see actually this guy through here, and that's who I'm gonna go for. We'll go for the accuracy shot, because it's not an amazing chance to hit, but we're gonna try it because I think it's a chance, enough of a chance. Oh, I mean, I think we just shot away his shield. This guy is shieldless and feeling exposed for his next dash coming up. And now he does have 2 arms out. If I could, because this guy is way over here, I don't think he can get through. He'd have to come all the way around. He could come around if I run here and potentially have a shot on us, but he'd have to come all around. And we do have a war crier who could prevent him from doing that. So let's do this. Let's get you dashing. We're gonna give that shotgun of yours a workout.
Pushing on.
And we are gonna go. Actually, we'll do it in the head. Now we can take him out with the damaged arm too, is what it looks like. All right. So what we'll end up doing with you, Robbie Zaso, is I'm thinking we're gonna jump you right here, or we'll just run you right here. Save the will, and war cry this guy so he can't loop around and hurt Drumax. Now, Joe Marotta, I'm feeling like now is the time. I'm going to play with moving you forward big time, because I want support with my heavies. I still have not made up my mind on what I want to do with them yet. So, we got plenty of will. Let's get you dashing. He's overwatched. Let's dash up this way. Let's do another dash. Into that cover. Now, I'm thinking this is what we're going to do. We're going to come over here and do the war cry on these guys. It does. Tell you what we're going to do. We can do one war cry there, or I can just, because he could still. Yeah, if I'm out of line of sight, if I move a little closer in order to pick up the siren, say here, or hell, I'll come up here, war cry. That way I'm assured of getting the siren, and then I can move. Is that going to be out of sight though? Yeah, I can't see this guy from here, so technically he probably can't see us. I'd feel better if it was there. Well, let's come this far. Well, how about we go this far, see if that's it, then we can for sure, after a war cry, get out of sight. Because the thing is, if he has to move, he can't move and shoot if he's war cried. So let's see if our war cry picks the siren up. Now it does. Feeling better already. We're going to move you back here, Kyros.
Let's do this.
And this guy should not be able to see you since you can't see him. Yeah, so he's got to move. He's only got 2 actions, so the minute he takes a step, he can't shoot at you. So what we're going to do then is we're just going to run you forward, you Takeda, because I don't like his overwatch. And that gets our stick dude now close enough to be able to help us out with a little chain damage if we need it. So we'll just run you over here. You have a cleared. You should have a cleared jet jump from there. Next turn. Joe Marotta will just have you overwatch. Who knows? Just in case. Do I dare move you a little closer? Maybe. We got to worry about this Overwatch and what angle could he see you from. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to try pushing a little farther forward. He's not Warcry either. We're going to keep you right there. And we'll just Overwatch close range in case something we don't know about is able to run up towards you. And Nikolai. I guess we'll bring you up also for a little support on these guys. That's the Terror Sentinel you're seeing, so I think we're okay coming here. Kyros, stay there, and we're done. Aha. He's still playing Overwatch, but he's not shooting or aiming the Overwatch. Now the Siren just made herself vulnerable. Drumax, I think you can probably, do you have enough dash? You sure as heck do. I'm going to have you dash around the corner. Take care of this Triton.
No rest for the wicked.
And it says you can see it from there, but I might want to get a little closer. Let's just see what the shot looks like. Yeah, I want to get you a little closer for a shotgun blast into that damaged section.
Moving now.
And did we zoom in just a little too far? There, just a minor zoom. There we go.
What a kill!
What a kill! Way to get excited! I love it. Now, fortunately, our Overwatcher has moved over here, and he's overwatching straight forward now. So our jet jumps to blast away at the spawnery are now wide open. And we got the will to do it. Jump, guys. Jump. We're going to bring you over to this side.
Here goes.
And you're coming over
Receiving.
to the other side. Well, at least as far as we can get you. Right there.
Here's a little
Let's get tucked in here good so they can't shoot us through there. And you're probably okay where you are for the most part, but we'll put you right there. Now, I have somebody. In fact, I'll probably have more than one shot available. In fact, I know I'll have a laser shot on the lady here. So why don't we come out here for a little destiny work, and that should be a straight shot through there. We're going to bring you right over here, Robbie, for a little destiny fun.
on it.
Right there. Good job. The goal is to weaken her down so that we can come over here and take her out. In fact, I'm not even close enough for any kind of rapid clearance. So we're just going to come up here. We'll give you a shot, Nikolai. Step you out. Apply some nice acid on the lady. Ooh. Let's just see how close he is. Okay, he's not close enough to worry about at all right now. So let's run you over here to acid the lady. And we'll back you off.
Proceeding.
And I think we should be able to finish with a few. Yeah, we're going to have 3 swings from here, and that should be enough to do it, I'm hoping. Sure as heck is. Fall into the chasm. Don't you love when that happens? It was almost in slow motion too. Just gotta love it. We're gonna back you off. Well, This guy's going to be approaching, but I think at too much distance to worry. Yeah, let him try shooting us. Let him try. Do I want to try bringing you a little closer against here? The thing is, if I go against these guys, I have to worry about potentially... Well, no, I'm not quite in his activation range. So, let's see what our... Before I make that decision, I think our snipers can help us out. Just fine. You have... pretty much a ton of points. So we're going to see what your shot is here. You have quick aim still. Oof. So we see the guy we don't need to see. Well, you have quick aim, and we can get you a slightly better shot over here. And yeah, we were out of range of his Overwatch. I felt that was safe. That's a much. Oh my lord, that's a much better shot. We can try for the leg, kinda, sorta. Uh-oh. Did we took something? I think we hit him. We took away his gun. So his arm is bleeding by eliminating his gun. Not a whole hell of a lot of damage, but his gun's gone. And we're down to a spitterhead guy. And this is just a bleeder, yeah. So we don't need to waste ammo on him. So why don't we, if I can get up there far enough, for one more shot, why don't we take one more shot on the spitterhead guy? We'll go for the piercing weapon since he's got a little hefty armor on him. We'll go for the torso. And it looks like we hit the carapace, didn't quite take it out. But he's starting to know we're here. Nothing wrong with that. Who do we got left? Yeah, Joe, I think we can afford to move you forward now. Wait, what's his movement? 14 to come over here and spit at you? That's going to be pushing it. So I'm going to bring you over here, Joe. I think we're about ready to call it.
On the move.
He's coming for us. I don't think he can spit. Okay, I called it. I doubted myself for a second there. And he's just overwatching yet again. Uh-oh. That was a surprise. He came out of nowhere. But now he's an acid dripper. And we're going to have options for payback there. First thing we're going to do is get the spawnery bleeding.
Let's blast them.
In fact, I think we can use the laser. What do you think? Cool. I love toys. I love the new toys we get. And we got this guy bleeding 240. Yeah, we want to get a little more damage. Probably one more round of shooting, and we're going to get ready to get the hay out of here. And that'll be it. What we're going to do now is I think... Am I going to ultimately have a way to get up here? Potentially. Do you have Onslaught? You do. Not that you can see him yet. We're going to go ahead and go for the rapid clearance to see if we can get up here to get this guy. We do have to worry about this guy's Overwatch, but that's pretty long distance, so I'm not going to let it concern me. Let's do rapid clearance. If only to get rid of these two guys that are a pain in the butt right now. And we should be able to... What's his hit points? Oh, he's kind of hefty, but I think this will work for us. Let's start dashing. Now, I think this is only going to get us close enough for one swing. Cover-wise, there's no perfect spot. We're coming here. And we can't get one more swat at him, but we can definitely get ourselves into cover. Oh, what would be better against this guy? Yeah, either one. Probably this. Well, then he just has to sidestep there. So there's no perfect cover for us. Well, unless I drop down. And I think we'll be able to get just that one extra shot up there.
I'm here.
In fact, we're gonna heal you, Nikolai, and then you should be able to shoot and take that guy out.
My head.
In my sights.
Oh, it's telling me you can't see this guy up high. Maybe we can... well, I guess you won't be the one to take him out then. We do have other choices. And this is actually going to be a more fun choice than anything. Let's see if you can see him from here. Not quite. So I'm thinking... I'm starting to think that maybe we can't quite line up with him, and we've got to be able to see through. And then there's that pillar in the way. So maybe what we do is because we can jet jump you up here to a spot that would give us a line, and at the same time not get too exposed for him. So we're gonna jump you right here. Get out our new favorite weapon.
Here goes.
Oh.
Eliminated.
One blast, kablamo, and he's gone. I think what we're going to do is pull you back now, Drumax, over in this direction. I don't think it's a problem keeping you open at this point. Famous last words. And Nikolai, we'll start pulling you back a little bit. Well, let's just overwatch you this way in case this guy decides to advance. And we're done. Except for snipers. And I don't really see any other targets immediately available for us. So we'll hang out with our snipers and, well, maybe.
Ready.
Let's do that. We gotta bleed in some more. How about that? And we'll step you where he was.
Moving to coordinates.
See if you can give us some damage on the guy. Just keep pumping some damage in there.
Hostile wounded. Advancing.
Okay, he was able to hit us. I don't know if we really hit him, but he knows we're on to him. Did you really take any damage? You didn't really take any damage.
Oh,
so his weapon wasn't able to do much to you. What was his weapon anyway? Ah, virus rifle couldn't penetrate. So that was handy because it looked like he hit you. He just couldn't penetrate. So we got a destiny that can keep you right there. Yeah, Let's just
Receiving loud and
check
clear.
out 320. So he's... You know what? I think all we got to do is pump a single action shot into him. Like this. Can we see that one last pod? Sounds like it. How far can you jump out of here? Not terribly far, but there's no immediate threats in the direction you're going to be jumping.
On it.
And we're going to start saying goodbye.
Channel open.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is let's laser this fool because we can. His head is hurting, and we'll start running away now. These guys are coming at us. Yeah, I think that wall's between us and him, and besides, I think he's a close-up guy anyway. You don't quite see him. I'm gonna jump you out here for a single shot.
Let's blast them.
Of course, it's at distance, so I don't know about the damage you'll do to him, but you know, we'll give it a try. Pretty good. And get you running out of the way. Drumax. There's nobody else, and you won't be able to get a shot on him.
I'm on the
See
move.
if we can reach that guy in the distance. Slow him down. Not by much. And Joe Marotta. Nobody's nearby. Let's just get you hauling buns. And we're going to see if we can get ourselves eradicated. Now, you're a heavy, and we learned his... He's got 10 acid, 10 bleeding, 23, so he's not going to quite die on us. But as a heavy, I'm not going to worry about his shot doing a heck of a lot of damage
Moving
to
now.
you, so we're just going to keep you running. And there's always a chance with a sniper we will not be able to get a line of sight, so we'll just slowly retreat our snipers. Against any potential reinforcements that we don't know about. Let's see what happens. Okay, he moved too far. Oh, he could still shoot, but as a heavy, he paid for that, and he didn't really hurt us. Well, we'll give him a little "How dare you" message as we head on out of here. Nothing like a close-range Destiny shot if we still have it left. We're out of ammo. What do you know? We'll give somebody else the fun. We will warp. Well, no, we're just going to take him out. We got too many choices over here. Let's jump you out of here.
Let's get this done.
We're going to see if you can weaken him a little bit first.
Come get some.
First dibs.
Finger on the trigger.
And retreat.
I'll be right there. Target located.
What did we see? Okay, he's at a big distance, although he does have grenades, so let's kind of spread out. Joe Marotta, do you have a shot with your weapon before you run and go? Probably a good one. Just lost his pincer. And like I said, run. Nikolai, you're going to do the same thing. Let's just see how he's bleeding with how much health. 20. Does he have a spitterhead? Yes. So we will shoot and go. Ooh. And this time bleeding and virused, and there's why was that a virus weapon we shot with? Why is he virused and he should be poisoned? Shouldn't he? Shouldn't he be poisoned? That's interesting. I guess I didn't puncture his body quite enough, and he's got good movement. So I still have an answer. Let's just get you dashing.
Pushing the limits.
So we get out of the way of the spitterhead just in case I've miscalculated, but I don't think I have, because I do have one more option I'm thinking about. Well, actually, we have two snipers that are close enough, very close enough to the exit zone, and let's just see what their shots
Ready
are.
to fire.
Well,
Need to try again.
if we keep missing like that, maybe I don't have an answer, so we'll do a quick aim just in case.
Aiming.
Yeah, he didn't like that, did he? Bleeding 20. Now he's bleeding 20, and he's gonna die. So that did its job.
What's our plan?
Kyros, jump. You, Takeda, jump.
On it.
The other plan was
I'm
you,
on my
Takeda,
way.
war crying at that point, but the snipers barely came through. Just enough for us.
Moving to coordinates. Yes. On my way.
Yeah, he never got close enough with his grenade. But the problem is, I don't know, you, Takeda, if you're going to quite make it out. Let's find out. Yeah, I think jumping there and running, you'll make it out. I think everybody will be able to make it out. Let's just make sure you have enough will for a dash or two. Yes, you do. So with everybody else being able to dash or close enough, let's say goodbye.
5 by 5. Here goes. Moving to coordinates.
Ooh, there's something I didn't do. Let's not evacuate quite yet. I gotta wait one more turn. Because he's not dead yet. And if I leave before he's dead, we have failed the mission. So, we will see what we can do here. We're gonna boom blast.
This better work.
Oh, this better work. See if you can blow away his cover. Now that is a handy dandy boom blast. Now we can finish him off.
Taking aim.
All right. We'll just have everybody run a little closer.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
And now, once the big spawnery dies, then we can go. I'm so glad I remembered to check. How embarrassing that would have been. right. We did destroy the spawnery, or we wouldn't have gotten those points. I did the math. I shouldn't have had to go back to check. But still, in the back of my mind, until I saw that, I probably should have. So good experience everywhere. Robbie Zaso, you're getting close to your final level. Look at that. All right. Improved diplomacy with everybody where we aren't up against a cap. Very good. And the blitz has begun. Now there's a couple other things I have notes that I want to look at to get done. First of all, research. We got virophage next. Two others I want to move up. The fireworm vivisection, and I'm thinking about getting up the paralyzing weapons now. I know that increases their chance to be carrying them too. I get that. I know that. Whoops. There's the order. Virophage, fireworms, and paralyzing weapons is the order I want the first three, or the next three in. Just so if we have a chance, we can do some captures coming up, make that a little easier with those weapons, and get out of the way some of these vivisections that are hanging over us. That's my thinking there. There is a priest over here that I'm thinking of hiring because he's a higher level priest that we're going to be going right near and right by, and it was over here somewhere. In fact, I think this is the haven where I saw him. Yeah, level 4 priest. Yeah, the price is hefty, but by God, we have the goods to be able to do it. Well, maybe not so much tech, but we can get some tech also in that way. So we were coming down to this base, and I don't totally... Oh, just to repair the gift, I think is what it was, right? And the elusive, before we headed out towards our... I think we had 2 nests over here. I see one. I thought there were... Oh, there's the other one. We fly right over it. I'm going to send the faster ship, which is you, on a little side detour before we go back to the base to pick up a priest. I would like one more priest on the team, is what I'm thinking. That'll get us up to 30 soldiers. And we're coming back here to the base with this ship also to get repaired, and then we'll be able to move out. Now, as far as where I can get some more tech for that hire, so we have some in reserve. Let's just get in here to our store, take a look at everything we own, and I think we can start thinking about selling off some of our excess inventory where possible. Although you can sit here looking at it going, well, we don't have that much excess inventory. Not really. I never end up using these repair kits. So there's one. Whoops. I never end up using these repair kits. Deja vu. But there's one. That gets us 37 tech right there. I think we're probably beyond needing Phoenix sniper weapons. Actually, we probably kind of looks like I've sold some of these things off. I can sell a couple of these. As far as the virus weapons, I haven't been using a lot of those. Here's one that I have not been using at all. We're going to sell them all. Of course, it's only a measly amount of materials. And we got one in backup. We're going to sell this. Okay, so it's really hasn't turned into a whole lot. We've got laser turrets now, so I can probably sell a couple of these. Just keep a couple in reserve. Whoops. Yeah, and that gets our tech up there just a little bit just by doing that. And finally, there is one other thing ideally, and I still need more tech to do it, so we're gonna have to see about some trading. I want to, in the manufacturing bay, I really, while the Behemoth is underwater, I want to start working on getting some of these Thunderbolts built over here. It'll really up our shred game. If you take a look at this, shred damage is 20, which is more double our other shred damage weapon. Does decent damage at 150, has 95% accuracy, amazing range, almost up there with the best of our weapons. We want to get this thing done and at least have a couple of our ships equipped with it, but I got to get up to 200 alone just to get one of those suckers built. So that's my goal there. Other than that, we're heading over here. Yeah, the tech won't be a problem because I got a ship going for this base for tech, this area for tech, as we try to position ourselves. As a matter of fact, let's get this team over on this side. I got to figure out where I want these guys to go next. So hang on, I'll edit my looking around off, and then I'll figure out where I want to send them and get them going. Well, that didn't take long. We're going to send these two teams down to South America, and guess what? We have an infested haven down here, and that's where we're going to meet up with these teams. Okay, we've made it to this base. We'll get ourselves fixed up. Let's just make sure. Yes, we do have an aircraft repair bay, so it's not a waste. Let me get back over here to my other Helios and get that flying down to the infested haven. And there we go. We got our next battles lined up.
The Disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
Except for when we get these weird things popping up. Let's see where this is. It's down over here. This is one. The attacking force is pretty high at 28. And yet I only see nests in the area. But it is in the mist. So, you know, there could be a citadel around that we don't know about. So I think rather than send my planes to get repaired, my airships are going to detour. We'll have to hold off on our priest pickup till after this battle. But at least our soldiers are all in good shape. We're going to go here to try and help the Disciples of Anu. All right, we made it here. We were going to do some tech trading. And I'm going to trade food. That's what I own the most of. There's nice 136. That's the kind of tech we were hoping for. And I could actually trade materials for tech, except there's no tech left. Now we're going to take the Tiamat down to this question mark, see if we can come up with some more explorations down here. And before I do that, we're going to get our first aerial weapon built so we can try it out. The Thunderbolt HC. Expensive, but hopefully worth it when we start seeing those Abaddons again. All right, we've made here for another tech trade. This one won't be as good as the Synedrian one, but hey, we're still going to trade some tech, or for some tech. We get 80 more there. And now we're going to head over to meet up at this base, getting ready for these two missions. And we've made it to the Haven initially. We're going to go ahead. It's extreme daytime. I got to wait for one more ship to get there. Hopefully it'll still be daytime. Yeah, daytime just passed, so it will. And there you go. This is our mission for next episode. We're going to help defend this haven. It'll give us some more of that tech I'm looking to build up so we can maybe build another one of those weapons. My number one reason for doing this. And we'll see what that 20 is coming from. If it is one of those nests, oh, doggone it, I misread the date line. It's now nighttime. It apparently just passed us and hadn't clicked over to night. So we're now doing this mission at night, but oh well, I'm not going to wait a whole nother day just for the sun to come up. Hope you enjoyed today's mission. We're making some good progress. We're starting our own little shock and awe, as I said at the beginning. Let's see if we can continue it going next episode. This is ZigZagZog, coming to you from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.